10:54 WIOD, and we are going to get Penis Envy on in the next hour. Thank you very much, Nick. We do have a turntable in there. It's frightening. We actually have equipment in this building which
works.
Is unusual. Yeah, which works, too, which I can't even relate to. Okay, let's get to the mobile caller in Boca. Hello.
How you doing, Neil?
Great.
Good. I'm glad to see you back doing your old thing again.
We're doing it.
Yeah, it's about time.
By the way, I got a whole bunch of people dropped off. I can't imagine why, because we made them wait for like an eternity.
Yeah, I was sitting here
751 WIOD in Day. That's where they just all dropped off like flies. Go ahead, sir.
All right, I've been sitting here 15
the hell with
minutes.
that.
That's true. Anyway, you still collect calls?
Yeah.
Good.
Well, where are you?
Well, right now, right now I'm in North Broward County. I will be in Italy next week, and I would like to call you from Italy.
Oh, yeah, we're going to get our own map. In fact, we got a big wall here. And if we do it real neatly and real antiseptically, we can put a big map up on the wall and start sticking the pins in it.
That's fine. So if you will accept it, I will, like to call you while I'm over there. And
trust me.
As I'm eating a pizza or some good Italian food, I'll think of you. And
believe me, sir, this company has more money than God, and if you're calling from the moon, we'll accept it. Okay?
That's fine. We'll speak to you next weekend.
Okay. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Okay, let's go to Pompano Beach. Hello.
I'm so depressed, I feel like jumping off the 17th Street Causeway.
Well, I'll hold your hand while you're doing it, sir. What happened?
Well, you know what the big thing that happened, but do you think I'll ever be known as anything other than the Siderman Turncoat?
What?
The Rick Siderman Turncoat. I'm the guy.
This is the guy. Now, wait a minute. You're the guy that called the other day, and I kind of cut you short. I didn't hang up on you, but you had already said your thing. But you were like jumping into bed with him, if I can use that expression.
Yeah, but you showed me the error of my ways.
Yeah, but you're so emotional, sir. I mean, the first day I came in fact, I don't think I was even on the air yet. I was on with Steve that one day on Friday, and you called in, and you were just chastising me and warning me and cautioning me if I ever, started becoming palsy with Siderman that I'd have no credibility. And I'm telling you, it's never going to happen. And then all of a sudden you call me the other day, and you had dinner with him or whatever, and he's not a bad guy.
You really know how to hurt a guy.
And now all of a sudden you're flip-flopping back again because you realize that he is a malignant right-wing douchebag, okay? And I'm being as kind as I possibly can because I know Steve likes him a lot, but he is a malignant, right-wing, hateful douche.
I have 3 words for all those right-wing fascists who voted for this Bush League idiot. President Dan Quayle, you morons.
Okay. Yeah. Try to calm down now, will you, sir?
I'm sorry I did what I did. I hope you'll be able to...
You're forgiven, but let me just suggest one thing to you, okay?
Yeah.
Don't ever do it again.
Hey, Clay Shaw, by the way... This one's for you.
Okay. Oh, boy. Talk about emotional.
Yeah.
Woo. Hysterical.
I hope he'll be okay.
I don't think so.
I know.
By the way, did you see that 49% of the voters turned out nationwide yesterday? Less than 50%.
Wow.
One of the lowest turnout. Maybe that was the lowest turnout of all time. I don't know, but I mean, 49%. But in Florida, man, they came out like crazy, and it must have been because of the great selection that we had, like, Mack and McKay. Did you see that Buddy McKay? I'm serious. He's like a troglodyte. I mean, Mack is a virulent right-winger altogether. He's become so far right that you got to just write him off to begin with. But, I mean, Buddy McKay, what a yahoo. In fact, every time I get on that turnpike and I go by Yeehaw Junction, I'm going to think about Buddy McKay.
Really?
Senator McKay. And, of course, and like I said, it's still so close that they can't figure it out. In other words, they're trying to find a way to get rid of both of them, I think is what it is.
Now, there's an idea.
Now, here's a call about the races. Hopefully somebody here made some money. Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Great.
Yeah, the races. Thank you very much. I've been listening to you for, a couple days now, and I got those tips on the race. I barely caught that one on Cold Spot, and I'm the 8th race yesterday.
$11. He wins by 4.
Okay, I only bet $2 on it because, I like an idiot. I bet all the other races before that. The one in the 5th, that Polish horse.
Yeah, the Polish horse came in.
I won that one.
Yeah.
I bet on Rodriguez yesterday exclusively, and he just came in. That was the first time I ever been to the track.
Really? Are you serial? Well, I guess we made a real degenerate out of United.
Boy, you ain't kidding. It was great. You got a great show, and thank you for the races.
Okay, well, congratulations, sir. Don't spend it all in one place, okay?
One other thing. When you're picking the races, I didn't know. I was listening today, and you said you just go down and pick like Stolen Rolls and this other one.
Yeah, I just do it by name. Now, when I go to the track, I don't do that, but, on the air, we just do it for fun. So we just pick names that sound wacko,
See, I don't know anything about the track, sir, so...
That's for damn sure.
I have no preconceived
much
notions.
of anything else.
Well...
Okay. All right.
Other than colorized movies.
Okay, one other thing.
Real quickly, yeah.
Yeah, we can be proud of Broward County because Broward County went to the caucus.
Are you serial?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I didn't either.
Boy, that must be...
It was close, 50-50,
Yeah.
with the popular vote.
Okay, so I guess I can stay there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. See you at Calder.
Barely.
Don't forget, Calder's open today, closed tomorrow, and then reopening Tropical at Calder on Friday. I just mentioned that in passing. Gail Bright has the news at 11 o'clock. We'll come back at 11:05 for hour number 2 on 610 WIOD. It's 11:05 at WIOD, and we're back for hour number 2 on a Wednesday morning. And I see we're getting a little bit of a problem here. We got some chronic regulars like Veggie from Boca, who I see is on the line again.
Oh, gosh.
And Veg, can we put him on for just a second here? Is he on 7? Veg.
Yes.
What's going on here, Veg?
I'm sorry.
Getting a little bit carried away. You know what they say? Once a king, always a king, but once a night's enough. You know what I'm saying?
All right. I figured I'd give you a break.
I mean, I could have just punched the button and hung up on you and done a whole shtick like that, and everybody would have laughed. You know, that stuff. But I don't want to do that, demean you and make you into some kind of a subhuman mung brain.
Or do you want me just to call them once a month or something?
No, not once a month, but you see, can't you find a happy medium like once a week would be nice?
Oh, sure, I could do that.
I mean, see, I don't believe in steadfast rules. Like, if you had something earth-shaking to tell us, like if they were having like a big sale on at Morrison's or something on real soft tapioca pudding or something, I mean, that would be worth breaking in. But other than that, you know, once a week's not too
what's on your mind today, Veg?
Well, I wanted to tell you that I voted yesterday for Dukakis.
Oh, okay. Like I said, you can call us anytime.
Okay, and I can't believe that Bush won.
Why not? What are you, living in some kind of a dream world?
I know, Bill. He was vice president, and I guess everybody thinks...
No, it's got nothing to do with he was vice president. It's got to do with the fact that he smeared Dukakis very adeptly right from the beginning.
True.
And he made him look like a bigger wimp than he was, and he also picked a bigger wimp than himself to be his running mate. And so he, like, stood like a mountain, like a gigantic figure over these people. And that's what the Americans are into, man. They're into cosmetics. Don't confuse them with anything else. When it comes down to the Senate races and Congress, you know, it's a whole different ballgame. All of a sudden, they're into issues and they're into all sorts of other kinds of things. But when it comes to the presidency, they look upon it in such an awesome way that the only way they can do it, like Reagan, he was like a grandfather figure. Mm-hmm. Or, in case of some of us, a great-great-grandfather. You know what I'm saying, Veg?
I understand. One of the things, do you live in Broward or Palm Beach County?
No, I live in Broward. I live in Plantation.
Because on our ballot, there was like a bunch of stuff like I didn't even know.
Well, if you look, when in doubt, leave it out. That's what I always have said.
Yeah, like some of the people I didn't even know.
That's what Jeff Stryker has always said, too. When in doubt, leave it out. Well, listen, have a good day, I hope. Now, see, I got you chuckling a little bit. You feel better. You're depressed, but you'll get over it.
Yeah, I know. I got to go to school now.
And when you hear the sound of those footsteps marching in your neighborhood, you know it's either Nick Navarro, George Bush, or both.
Okay.
Okay, have a great day.
You do.
Bye-bye. Now, see, he was okay. I don't know why you get so emotional.
What?
Now, we got an open line in Palm Beach. See, now, there's a little confusion there. I noticed in those intros, there's a little bit of confusion because they give the numbers together and then they say in the Palm Beaches and in Boca. And I don't want to start nitpicking. I'm not doing that, but I just want to clarify because we got a lot of dumb listeners, okay? And we need to lay it out for them as carefully as possible. So in Palm Beach, north of Boca and Del Rey at 655 WIOD. See, that's why that line hasn't been going crazy.
They're confused.
And in Boca, it's 278 WIOD.
I'm confused. And it's very complex.
Are you?
Don't you think? It's very complicated.
Because all the other lines are going. It's the Palm Beach lines that we just, they don't want anything to do with us up there. And I can't say that I blame them, okay? 1108 at WIOD. We'll go to Fort Lauderdale. Hello.
Neil.
How you doing?
All right. Listen, I was listening to Captain Dave this morning.
Boy, you're really desperate, aren't you, sir?
Yeah. And he gave away the machine gun.
He did?
Yeah.
You left that?
Yeah, he's giving away everything that I left behind, I guess, huh? Well, I got to get some listeners somehow, sir.
I hear that. And
Well,
he also said he lost 3 pounds. He said there's no more food in there.
Yeah, well, I've lost 7 pounds since last Tuesday. In a week and in 8 days, I've lost 7 pounds.
That's good.
But I think that's from getting rid of the stress and the aggravation.
Yeah. Do you think they'll miss us over there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he wants to be with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Well, good luck to him, sir.
All right. Well, could you picture him working with Joey?
Can we picture him working with Joey? That would be interesting, wouldn't it? Yeah, in fact, maybe he could bring out that cart that he cut about even the competition agrees.
Yeah.
Remember that one?
Yeah. That would be so
Joey would love that. Okay, well, listen, we'll be looking for another report, sir.
All right.
Have a great day. Okay.
Now, do we call this...
Mobile Palm Beach Spy on 8. Hello.
Yeah,
hi, Neil. This is Alan, your occasional mobile spy up here. First, I want to congratulate you on your move. Unfortunately, I'm sorry to see that you're leaving a FM station to go AM. Even you admitted AM was dead, but maybe...
No, it's not dead anymore, sir. Trust me. There's an electricity in the air. Don't you remember what Dukakis was saying in those final days? There's an electricity in the air. I smell victory. And it was really rotting garbage that he was smelling, but that's another story.
Sure. Too bad he lost. But the only thing I'm really going to miss is your stereo broadcast, because even with the strong signal they have up here in Palm Beach, just is not the same. Good luck to you anyway.
Thank you, sir.
Have a nice Tisha B'Av.
You too. And a happy Sukkot, and we hope you eat a lot of Hamantash and Purim, too, okay? By the way, the TV coverage of the election last night was the worst I have ever seen. The absolute worst. It was an abomination. The local coverage was embarrassing. The network coverage was humiliating. And ABC, first they gave Maryland to Dukakis, then they took it back. And one of the networks gave him Illinois, then they had to take it back. And it was like, and Dan Rather kept apologizing right from the minute they came on. Oh, we know the polls are still open, and we encourage you, get out and vote regardless of any projections. Get out and vote. And we don't want to be the first necessarily, although it is over, but we don't want to be the first, you know, that kind of crap. Who are you kidding, Dan, man? It was embarrassing, and they were all fumbling and bumbling. And at Channel 10, that was really something. That was incredible. I mean, Ann and Dwight, between the two of them, they were just doing a Mexican tap dance. They didn't know what the hell was going on. And they kept fumbling with papers, and people were supposed to be where they, you know, weren't and were there. It was just upside down. It was just a mess.
That's live TV.
Yeah, but I mean, really the worst I've ever seen. And why can't they, with all these different, like, judgeships, and there were 11 amendments and all this other, why can't they just roll it for you and show you? Why do they have to go down each one? Oh, this is the one where, you know, it puts a cap. We already know that, supposedly, because we just voted. If we didn't know it, then what the hell business did we have voting on them, right? So why do they have to do? Why can't they just roll this stuff and show us everything? Instead of these insipid interviews, you know, and they're interviewing Mack, and he says he won, then he says he lost, and McKay, who says, and that's all he knows how to say.
And did you see,
he is a yahoo, man. You talk about redneck.
Who was doing analysis on
Senator McKay? He makes Bob Graham look like a genius.
That's
Graham
exactly what I was saying. Bob Graham did.
He's a beady-eyed douchebag, I'll tell you that. But, you know, that's the nature of the state. There are no real Democrats left in the state. Maybe like 6 or 7, okay? And then in the condos, of course, but that's another story. And don't forget our special at Calder today, stolen rolls in the 6th race with Mike Gonzalez. If he's in, boy, look out. Now, I would have lunch at Sadie's Buffet and head for Calder.
Now, give him my pick.
And plunge my brains on stolen rolls after you cash on Smokin' Bud in the 3rd.
Smokin' Bud, no question.
And we gave you 3 winners at Calder yesterday. We've only had one guy who's had the decency to call in and share the $2 that he bet on that horse. 12 minutes after 11 on 610 WIOD.
She's the high priest of TV news.
Bishop.
All right, the high bishop of TV news. She's anchor with a whip. That steady gaze, that imposing figure, that frightening laugh. It must be anchor with a whip. You swear she was wearing leather.
I do wear leather. It's below the desk.
Well, what do you know? Anchor with a whip. Be an eyewitness to what really goes on in the newsroom. Anchor with a whip. Rated R.
I do wear leather. It's below the desk.
Okay, I thought that would be appropriate for today in light of the great election night coverage last night on Channel 10. And the others weren't any better, but, I mean, they were so uncoordinated and nobody had any idea what was going on, and it was great. Okay, let's go back. It's 11:16 at WIOD. We'll go to Miami. Hello.
Hi, good morning, Neil.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, Glenn.
Hi.
How you guys doing?
Good.
Good. Neil, Glenn, I'm a long-time listener, first-time caller, and congratulations, Neil, on your move to AM. I understand that now that you're back on AM, FM is dead. Is that correct?
That is correct. Okay, you hit it right on the head. Isn't it amazing? It's like a miracle.
I just wanted to make sure I had it straight.
That is correct.
I've been a Neil Rogers closet listener. I'm a black male, professional male, and I was told for some time that there's this guy that's bigot on radio, Neil Rogers, et cetera, and I started listening to you, Neil, and to be honest with you, I don't find you to be a bigot at all. I think you attack some of the more, and you lampoon and you make satire of some of the more ridiculous elements of our society, but I don't see you harping on, but people came to me and said, oh, man, you sit here, makes fun of the rap groups, and that's, a lot of the junk needs to be made fun of.
Yeah.
I mean,
if you put a C in front of that, the word rap, I think you got it, hit it right on the head.
Yeah, so I just wanted to tell you, now, but you're gaining more popularity, among all elements of society and everything. And, I hate to sound serious. I mean, you have...
No, it's all right. You can be a little maudlin. I mean, after all, Bush did win yesterday, and you've got a right to be depressed.
Really, I mean, I'm just in such a deep funk. I mean, I feel worse than I felt in 80 and 84. I don't know why, man. Like when Reagan won, it was bad enough, but now the thought of George Bush being president of the United States is just so depressing.
Yeah, and having Quayle kind of like sitting there on his right, just needling him every now and then, saying, let's fry a few black folks today for lunch or something like that,
Well, look, you have a great show, and I enjoy listening to you. Keep up the good work. Oh, and by the way, I just have one question. Is it, maybe it may be a trade secret, but that Casey Kasem bit, I mean, is that the real thing? That can't be the real thing, is it? I mean,
oh, yeah, that sure is.
It is.
Is it really?
Trust me.
I recorded it. That's the only bit I've ever recorded, and I played it for some people in the office, and they were, like, hysterical, and they said, oh, that's an actor. That's somebody. And I said, it sounded so much like him. I just said...
Tell them they could bet their lives on it that it's him, okay?
Incredible. Okay. Look, you have a great show. Take it easy.
But wait a minute. We're all going to get together and bail him out of jail tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
Okay, see you later.
Okay, bye-bye.
That Casey, man, he's got more hot water these days. It's 11:19 at WIOD. It's the Neil Rogers Wednesday show. If you're tuning in and wondering where Paul Harvey's going to be in about an hour, he's not going to be here, okay? So don't call the front desk. They got plenty of other stuff to take care of out there. And don't call Nick and bug him because he's gone, okay? He packed up all his little sandwiches and all his right-wing propaganda, and he's gone. Although, quite frankly, from what I understand, I could be wrong, but they're just not, like, getting overwhelmed.
Right, that's what I heard.
Like, there were 4 people who called, and 3 of them were relatives of Paul Harvey.
They didn't get the call.
And the other one was, like, the president of ABC or something like that. I don't know. It's just, he's passé, and he hasn't time passed him by.
Oh, God. He did wish everyone a good day, though.
I'm not touching it. Okay, let's go to Davey. Hello.
Yeah, Neil.
Yes, sir.
I was going to tell you that they were giving things away this morning, but someone beat me to the punch. But
I'll tell you what to listen very carefully for, okay? When they start giving away the equipment, then you're going to know that what the future of Zeta 4 is going to be, okay?
Well, I want you to listen to this. Tell me if you've heard this before.
Oh, that's the Santa. Yeah, that's the walking Santa Claus. They gave him away, too?
Gave it to me.
Oh, in other words, you've got him right there now doing it,
Right here and now on my dining room.
Well, don't let anybody... Oh, he's doing it on your dining room table. Wow.
Now, what did you have to do to win that, sir?
All I had to do was break through the amazing number of phone calls that they had.
Incredible.
Yeah.
I think I dialed it with my eyes closed.
Well, I don't wish Dave any bad luck. I really don't, because he's a great guy and he did a super job for us. But as far as the company is concerned, and I don't wish Bolger any bad luck, because Rose is a great guy, too. But as far as the company is concerned, they're going to, we don't have to say anything. We don't have to do anything, because through their own unbelievable incompetence and short-sightedness and foolishness and stupidity, they're going to wind up doing all we could ever hope for them, okay?
Yeah.
That's true.
Trust me.
I agree.
Yeah. No
As
reason.
Jay Michaels would say, trust me.
We have no reason to wish him anything bad at all.
That is correct.
We wish him all the best.
Exactly. Hope for the best.
And if you believe that...
you know what they'll be planning for.
Now, can I ask you this question, sir?
Certainly.
Where is that thing? Oh, here it is. Now, listen, what is a cross between album-oriented rock and an oldie sound?
I was thinking about that when you mentioned it earlier. And
what does that mean?
I would have to think that it would be Edison cylinder, but only the obscure cuts from the Edison.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Edison Lighthouse cylinder. That's what they're going to be playing.
Yeah.
Uptown country, crossbred, hybrid, Motown, AOR, EOR. Now, I think EOR is the format over there, sir. It's called End of the Road.
But if more than 3 people have ever heard the cut before, it doesn't qualify.
That's correct. Including the PD.
Right.
Okay, listen, have a little Strange Brew for lunch and have a great day.
All right, you take it easy.
Okay. Strange Brew, man. That cut, every time I heard that, it used to drive me nuts. And there were some people who would say, yeah, I heard it before. And I'd say, where did you hear it? And they said, on Zeta.
Yeah.
Because that's the only station in America that ever played that record. And there were several others, too.
I keep thinking of that one, that's something about the wind. Who was that by? Twisting in the Wind? That was
Twisting in the Wind by Emo Phillips. Okay, let's go to Homestead. Speaking of Twisting in the Wind, hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello, Neil, Glenn.
How you doing?
Where'd Paul Harvey go?
He's twisting in the wind right as we speak.
We need him in Homestead down at the Farm Bureau here.
Yeah, I bet you'd have a good time with Paul Harvey down in Homestead, man.
Oh, he's our idol.
You could share some good right-wing propaganda while you're eating your barley and grits.
That's right. At Connie's Country Stove.
By the way, we got a new radio show that's coming on in town. I noticed that in the Herald article that we've left out. I know that you and Homestead will enjoy it. It's called Shalom, South Florida on WKT every Sunday at 3. Featuring Israeli, Yiddish, and Hasidic music of the present and past, okay? And I know you're really going to get into that.
It's about time somebody got that on the airwaves.
Especially for Perrine and Homestead, it says.
If it's on opposite a garden show, I won't be able to listen.
Okay, well, listen, have a good Shavuos, and we'll see you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, I hope it's not on opposite the tree doctor. He's right.
Man, I'm telling you, that tree doctor, in fact, Ernie called me. Ernie called me at home last night. He said, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. This tree doctor is just driving me crazy. I can't compete with him. And I said, Ernie, you've been out on a long limb for a long time. You should have no problem at all, okay? I said, just clean up your socks a little bit, and everything will be all right. No, it's true. Ernie has been, I think that Alex Trebek, he's got enough other shows to do. He's going to replace him on Concentration. That's just a rumor, but, boy, if anything ever fit like a glove, as Michael Jackson would say. Boy, I'm just rambling here today, aren't I?
On and
just
on.
and full of it, man, and that's the way I like it. I like it that way. So it goes to show we're really getting comfortable. I want to say Carmine is listening over at Flores. We're ready. We don't want to put any pressure on you, but we're ready for, just plain cheese. Yeah. We're going to eat it very antiseptically. Very quietly. Now, after the break, why don't we do Penis Envy, or should we save that till the food comes?
That's a good idea.
We got a lot of other stuff to play when the food comes. Now, let's get it out, so to speak, because, there are a lot of people, and amazingly enough, remember, all the young women.
Yeah. I think it was that guy
to hear that.
talking about the walking Santa that got you inspired to play this.
To play Penis Envy. So after we do the break, I think we'll do it. 11:24 at WIOD.
At 610 WIOD, talk is only half the game. Our news gives you all the information you need every hour on the hour. Now, more with Neil Rogers on News Talk Radio 610 WIOD.
If I had a penis, I'd wear it outside in cafes and call-outs with pomp and with pride. If I had a penis, I'd pamper it proper. I'd stay in the tub and use me as a stopper. If I had a penis, I'd parties, stretch it and stroke it and shout it at Smarties. I'd take it to pet shows and teach it to stay. I'd stuff it in turkeys on Thanksgiving Day. I'd rival my buddies in sports cars and stick shifts. I'd shower my fire with girlies and gifts. I'd peek around corners. I'd aim at my toilet. I'd poke it at corners and soap it and oil it. If I had a penis, I'd run to my mother, comb out the hair and compare it to brother. I'd land her, I'd knight her, my hands would indulge. Hands would sink tighter and buckle and bulge. A penis to plunder, a penis to push, 'cause one in the hand is worth one in the bush. A penis to love me, a penis to share. To pick up and play with when nobody's there. I'd sit like a guy, I'd straddle the chair. I'd play with my fly, albeit with care. I'd dip it in chocolate, I'd stick it in sockets. I'd go to the movies with hands deep in pockets. I'd stick it in vacuums on vacant verandas. Gas-guzzling bobbles and poodles and pandas and puddles and drink cups and doggies and ditches. Pools and poddles and bottles and bitches. Zucchinis and zebras, tomatoes, tomatoes and pineapples, pumpkins and gulches and grottos and melons and marshmallows. Gloves and gorillas. Slurpees and flippers. Chinooks and chinchillas. A penis to plunder, a penis to push. But one in the hand is worth one in the bush. A penis to love me, a penis to share. To pick up and play with when nobody's there. If I had a penis, I'd climb every mountain. I'd force it on females. I'd pee like a fountain. If I had a penis, I'd still be a girl. But I'd make much more money and conquer the world.
Okay, well, all the office ladies are, I'm sure, just ecstatic to hear that. I'm not talking about here necessarily, although that's a possibility, but all over this town, man, for some reason,
Women
There's
love
something
that.
going on.
Yeah.
There's something very Freudian about why those young ladies in particular just go nuts when they hear that. Uncle Bonsai. 11:31 at WIOD, the Neil Rogers Show. Steve with open phones this afternoon.
But there's
And
a
the
topic.
I don't understand. We should have asked him that. He'll be back later.
Yeah.
The topic on open phones, the trend toward trash in TV and radio. And I thought I would mention this would be an appropriate time to mention that. Okay, we got Boomer and Tamarack. How you doing, Boomer?
Hey, Neil, how's it hanging, Big Cheese?
Okay, pal.
Hey, remember me? This is Stan's favorite caller.
Yeah, doesn't that irritate your throat when you do that?
No.
Okay.
Do you think he's listening now?
I'm positive. I'd bet almost my life on it, okay? Just short of it.
Hey, Stan, if you're out there, I'd like to say I miss you, lard ass.
Oh, great. I'm sure that'll make his day.
Okay, thanks a lot, Chubby.
Okay, pal. That must have been DJ Junior. Do you think so?
I'm confused.
I wouldn't be. Yeah, I know you are. Okay, hello.
Yeah, I'm curious to know your feelings about, how it feels to be on a station where the guy who used to be there, like the board off, who took over the 10 to 2 slot for one period of time, who tried to get you off the air, and now you're in his spot.
Yeah. Oh, you mean, you're talking... Wait a minute. Now, which one are you talking about? Try to get me off the air? That was Paul Lyle. Don't you remember? He said he was going to get me off the air?
Well, Paul Lyle did too, but also did McQueen.
Oh, he was going to get me off the air?
Yeah, you had a whole show with your buddy...
Oh, yeah, don't say that.
I'm not.
Unbelievable. I didn't know about that. Well, see, I mean, there were so few people listening when he was on his show that the news didn't get around too well.
Is he still there?
No, he's gone.
Well,
if he were
good.
still here, would I say that to you?
Yeah.
I would make up some BS, and I'd say, oh, he's a pretty good guy, but he's not here, so I'll tell you the truth. No, I never met the guy, okay? But, I mean, on the air, he was like, he just wandered in from Texas with a banjo on his knee one day, and they said, hey, how'd you like to do a talk show? He said, sure, show it up, buddy. Okay. Hey, pal. And what can I tell you? But this is going to be a little bit more permanent, okay? I think.
Well, I certainly hope so.
I have a strange feeling in the pit of my stomach.
Or somewhere.
You got it.
Okay. Well, good luck to you.
Thanks a lot, pal.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye. He was good, wasn't he? He was really right on target. Okay, it's 11:34. April Wortham standing by with another WIOD news update, and then we're going to come back. And when we come back, man, it should be so close to lunchtime.
My name is Figaro, and I'd like you to know. Everywhere I go, I hear Neil Rogers show. Young men are nice to me, they bare their chest to me. There's just one problem, they don't show the rest to me. I am very happy living in this country, and it's all because of the Neil Rogers show. It's the Neil Rogers show.
Okay, it's 11:06 at WIOD, and we're back for our second hour. Most of the eating is out of the way, and Rich is just nibbling a little bit on some of the leftovers. Try to control yourself, will you, please? Disgusting. And we'll go right back to your calls. 30 or under only today. Anybody over 30, give it a rest. Just sit back and get out your Polident and relax, okay? Sadie's is open for lunch, so have a wonderful lunch.
I forgot about that.
Come on, Esther. Let's go over and steal the sweet and low.
Okay, let's start in Miami this hour. Hello.
Hi, Aaliyah. Good morning.
Buenos dias, amigo.
Good morning, Glenn.
Hi.
Listen, I'm so glad you guys are back on at this time. Listen, you know that I was listening to Henry say the news, and, did Buddy McKay or any of the other
You were listening to Henry say the news?
Giving the news.
Reading the news.
Right. Okay.
Making up the news.
Now, did it dawn on any of those people that maybe the people in Hillsborough had the right idea? Maybe they did turn the page on purpose. They didn't want to vote for either one of them. I don't know if you guys heard that.
No, I did hear him.
Yeah, I heard that. Well, there are a lot of morons out there, don't you understand?
Yeah, but
you do have a good point. You have an excellent point, sir.
They might not have wanted to vote for either one of them. Listen, Hank was there last night, and he was in there looking for food. Hank.
Goldberg?
Yeah.
We haven't seen hide nor hair of him, and I feel so depressed because I like Hank. Steve hates him, but I like him.
Yeah, but he's working now in his real job. But last night, he came in looking for food and couldn't find anything, and he said, well, now that Neil's here, I expect to find at least a little something here left.
Hank, let me tell you, baby, if you want food, you're going to have to come in here early, okay? Because we just barely comes in the building. And the thing of it is today, and again, I want to thank our friends at wherever this came from, Captain Jimmy's, for the subs. And the best part of it, at least the one that I like the best, is the Italian sub. You know, these are sliced up into little slices of sub sandwiches, okay? All the Italian sub was gone. So they left us the roast beef and a turkey and the tuna, which is fine. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. But our favorite happens to be the Italian sub because it's got all the Italian cold cuts and a cheese, and it's incredible. And they sucked up every ounce of it, okay?
Well, you said you know, a while back before that the people that work in radio stations are animals. So, you know, you could have expected it. Listen, can I play a little bit for you guys? It's about 45 seconds long, and I think...
What is it? What is it from?
It's a Red Fox.
Oh, no.
It's not
Trust
racy.
me. No, trust me.
Why?
Well, what do you mean it's not racy? It's Red Fox?
It's right, no, but it's something I think you would enjoy it, and the worst word it has is ass in it. That's it.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, you can say ass.
Okay, that's why I figured, you know, it's not nothing real bad. Okay, here it goes. When you love someone, you got to wash your ass.
Okay, listen, have a nice day.
Great.
Yeah. It's
brief, but it was short, but I liked it.
No, I think there was more to come. Anyway, the best of Kane this Sunday. Look at this. Segment 1, Scientology.
Yes.
And segment 2, Neil comes to WIOD, 9 o'clock this Sunday morning, exclusively on WIOD, because nobody else would dare put that on, okay? All right, we have an open line in Broward where we just hung up. If you move like crazy, no, too late. 524 WIOD. And we'll take a call from Boynton Beach. Hello.
Hello, Neil.
Yes.
Good morning, Bird.
Hi.
Yeah, I was hanging on the line here, and I started standing up, and then I sat down, and now I'm laying on the floor.
Oh, good.
But, you know, I woke up...
You sound awfully old for 28 now.
No, really. I'm really 28.
In Boynton, they age very rapidly,
well,
okay, folks?
That's what worried me, because I got up this morning, and I looked outside. I think I'm the only person left up here.
Under 80, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm very terrified. That's why I hung on the line. But I really didn't have anything to say, so I just
Well, you wouldn't be the
call
first one, I'll tell you that, pal.
And say congratulations, and I'm glad you're on the only station that I need to listen to.
The only station you'll ever need, as somebody once said. That's correct.
That is it. So,
All right.
gentlemen, have a fine, fine day.
Okay, Zeke, you too.
Okay, keep me informed up here, because I'm I'm aging fast.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Yeah, he's 28 going on 97 now because he's in Boynton Beach.
Good Lord.
With all those prunes up there, man.
I don't know if I've ever been in Boynton.
Oh, yeah, you've been through there on the way to Century Village. On the way to Century Village.
Very fast, though.
And they have a little shuttle bus. And first it takes you to the supermarket with the ankle paramedics. I don't want to get started on all of that, okay? Let's save that for when all the snowbirds are back, okay? Like after Thanksgiving, just before Shavuos.
Which is like 2 weeks from today is Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving is. By the way, I should have mentioned this on Monday, but I didn't want to take too much for granted and come on here like the very first day and start pushing people around. But as we left the other joint, we were in the middle of raising money for the Camillus House.
That's right.
And I know that the people here would have absolutely no objection because it's such a worthwhile cause and it's tax exempt and it's all of that. And if you'd like to help the homeless and the needy at this time of the year with Thanksgiving just a couple of weeks away and then the major holidays coming up right on the heels of that, we would like to be able to help the Camillus House to the tune of several $1,000s more before that all comes about. So if you'd like to send a donation, please write out a check today and drop it in the mail. And by Monday, we should see if the IOD audience is a caring, giving group, okay? And whether it's $1 or $5 or 100 or 50, 20, whatever you can afford, make the checks out to Camillus House and send them to Neil Rogers, WIOD, Miami, 33141. Okay, that's Camillus House, care of Neil Rogers, WIOD, Miami, 33141. All the checks will be turned over to Brother Paul in the Camillus House, and they'll put that money to very important work at this time of the year. 12 minutes past 11 on WIOD.
Steve Kane is South Florida's highest-rated afternoon talk show host. Find out why. Weekday afternoons from 2 to 6 right here. Now, more of Neil Rogers on News Talk Radio 610, WIOD.
It's 11:16 at WIOD, and we have a mobile on 4. Hello.
Hello, Neil.
Yes, sir.
How you doing?
Buenos dias, amigo.
Buenos dias
to you. How you doing, Bert?
Just fine.
What's going on over there?
Well, we're just
cleaning up now. Fat Rich is cleaning up his mess, and everything is great.
Let me tell you something. If anyone gets on your case about the schmutz you're going to make, you just let them have it. It's part of the show.
Yeah, it is an important part of the show. They understand it, but they don't understand it fully. And we don't want to make a big deal about it, but if they do, they're going to have a problem.
Yeah,
okay?
I can't imagine not listening to you and the Bird show. And now that the Bird can shout, being that on Zeta he really couldn't shout, that he always used to felt out of hand that, Glenn used to take all his food away from him.
This sounds like a very familiar voice to me, doesn't it?
Well, I called you a few times.
And you sure don't sound like you're on a mobile phone to me, sir.
I swear to God, it's a Panasonic mobile cordless, one of those portable ones.
And where are you? Like in the men's room at Epcot?
Ready for this? I'm on 139th Street in Miami. I'm trying to find this house.
Let me tell you something. There is nobody on 139th Street in Miami, okay? So don't try to pull another Metro Police routine and start busting the wrong house, okay, pal?
I'll try not to, Neil. Listen, I got to tell you something. I don't know, I heard one of the callers the other day asking you if you've been listening in Dave's show and if you heard him before and him and John Ford together. And I think they brought over one of the sports guys over from the AM side. But I'll tell you something,
what is Ron Harrison doing there? It was so inane. He was like hanging out there this morning. Only they had a mic open for him, and it was embarrassing.
He's been on the show a lot. I mean, he's like on all the time.
He's hanging out.
Really?
Yeah, what can you do? And, let alone Dave's starving himself. As a matter of fact, today I was listening this morning, and he's scavenging through the garbage cans there. They found an old bag of microwave popcorn from yesterday. He whipped out and started chowing on today, and then he...
Well, I got news for you, pal. If there's any place where you'll find plenty of garbage, that's the place.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Well,
mostly after 8:30 in the morning.
Are you enjoying it over there?
Over here?
Yeah.
Oh, it's great.
Wonderful.
It's great, and everybody is friendly, and they're cooperative and happy, and they're sucking up our food like it's going out of style. It's great.
See, they don't know from food on the air.
Right.
You gotta
well, we're retraining them.
All right. Glad to hear. Neil, I'm sure I'll see you driving around in your area. I live right out near you. I live in the country club community.
Well, good luck to you.
I see you.
Yeah, put away your binoculars, will you, pal?
I'll try not to.
Okay.
All right, Neil.
Bye-bye.
I'll speak to you soon.
Okay. Boy, chronic. He's a good guy. But 11:18 at WIOD, and we'll go to Fort Lauderdale. Hello.
Yo, Neil.
Yeah.
This is Spike. What's happening?
Hey, Spike. I thought you were over in your office.
No, that must be a different Spike. I'm at my office. Right. But that last
Spike.
One, you know what you need to do?
Spike.
What?
What are you screaming about?
Oh, am I screaming?
Just calm down a little bit, will you?
I'll calm down. Listen, you need to blow away a few of these people, Get, maybe me. Just throw me away.
Well, he said to do it, didn't he? 11:19 at WIOD. Let's give those numbers out because we had a couple of people drop off. Well, really one there in Dade where we just mung up. And but I should give these numbers all out because there are so many numbers, man. By the time you get through with these numbers, you're ready to pass out. In Dade County, 751 WIOD. In Broward, 524 WIOD. In Boca and Delray, 278 WIOD. And in Palm Beach, Jupiter, and Uranus, 655 WIOD. In Jacksonville, it's...
Call collect.
Yeah, call collect if you're out of those areas. That's what always used to get me when Sandy would say, out of the area, call collect. I mean, what other possible areas could be listening? Except a few of those schmendricks down in Monroe County, okay, which is another story. Does this station get into Monroe County?
Sure, of course.
How the hell do you know?
It has to. It's AM. It goes everywhere. It does. Haven't you heard it on your pop-up toaster at your house?
So anyway, let's go to Fort Lauderdale. Hello.
Good morning.
Yes.
Hi, Neil.
How you doing?
Fine, thank you. Hi, Glenn.
Hi.
What's up?
Well,
nothing, I hope. Anyhow, I'm a first-time caller.
Wow.
And first-time AM listener.
All right, this is number 13, 14, 15.
Which is kind of amazing.
15.
I had to call because at the end of the month I turned 31, and I guess that's it for me. It's over.
Yeah, you're finished at the end of this month. That is correct.
I don't know what I'm going to do. I mean, I wasn't depressed until, listening to the show.
No, but then you'll fit right in with this town, okay? You'll fit right into the woodwork.
I guess. I don't know. I might move to, Miami Beach or something.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I went to Brick Oven last week, too. It was great.
Great.
It was excellent. Saw your picture. You guys are awful handsome.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah.
Boy, you sure we're looking at the right picture.
That's it.
Oh.
Okay, well, we weren't expecting anything sensational.
Have a wonderful
You've
day.
heard these calls. Okay, you too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, so like I said, if you're 70 or under... Well, no, we do have a couple of open lines now, and I have a feeling we're exhausting our under 30 audience over here. We don't, Rome wasn't built in a day.
True. That's true.
And I remember all those teenagers who were skipping school that we used to hear from.
Well, hopefully they're in school today. I hope.
Now, tomorrow is Veterans Day, right? But they don't get off from school, do they? They do?
They do? Anything.
Oh, so we can have all those school kids calling tomorrow, all those pinheads who have absolutely nothing to say?
You should have done this tomorrow. That would be the day to do under 30. And there's no school.
Well, how about if we do under 20 tomorrow?
Wow, you're radical, aren't you?
Yeah. That's what John Mitchell said. Look what it did for him. We're going to miss Big John, aren't we?
You bet.
And that Big Pipe and Martha. Well, I guess those Mitchells are doing it up in the sky now, aren't they? They're both.
They're back together again.
Yeah, John Mitchell bit the dust yesterday, and we certainly wish him all the best. 21 past 11 at WIOD, and we have a call from Bay Harbor. Hello.
Hi, Neil.
Not every day we get calls from Bay Harbor on this show, man.
I know. Well, I tell you, you almost lost this one. I almost got run over by one of those vans carrying the ladies to the bank.
Yeah.
It was really scary.
What is the CD rate today, by the way?
I'm not sure. I get CD shocked when I look. I'm so glad you're back on AM. I used to listen to you before you went over to FM, and, you know, when you used to rant and rave for like 15 minutes and then throw open the phones.
Yeah.
Those were fun. But now you have all these young people calling. They don't seem to have much to say.
That is correct. And you know something? When the older people call in, they have nothing to say. So it all kind of balances out.
There's got to be something in the middle. I mean, like...
Like you?
No, I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that. My husband is listening, so I got to make it good.
Uh-oh.
What is the thing with this English only? I don't understand why people are getting so upset about it.
About what?
The English only amendment? I don't understand why people are...
Oh, now, don't start. We're not upset about it. We couldn't give a damn less, okay? It's all just a bunch of BS, and the people in this town, if they don't have something to scream at each other about, they're not happy, okay?
Well, I couldn't understand. You know, it seemed to me that it was all right. And also this Mack and McKay thing, I can't believe they haven't picked the winner. If Mack wins, I'll just have a Mack attack. I won't be able to stand it. So
now, see, you were putting yourself down. You said you had nothing to say, and you were close.
I was close.
But now you're working on it. You're getting there. In fact, pretty soon you probably have your own show on W Snooze.
No, I'm terminally unemployed.
Steve was telling me all these rumors about W Snooze. I can't repeat them on the air, but it was incredible. Anyway, go ahead.
One other thing, the Asshole song. I started humming it yesterday. You know,
yeah, I'm going to play that. I just put it in the machine. Can you believe that? And I wish, do we have a cassette deck in there? Oh, we do have a cassette deck in there. Could we play it off the cassette that you brought in yesterday?
It'll sound
See, because I can't get anybody to dub anything anymore, which is unfortunate. I guess I'm going to have to come in every Sunday like I did last week. No, just relax, Rich. Nick can actually get up and move from one door to another. I know it's amazing.
Does that mean the honeymoon's over?
It's like well, here, I'll give you the whole thing back. Thank you. What's that?
Does that mean the honeymoon is over?
No, the honeymoon isn't over. Everything's great, but it's just that they've only got one production studio working, and they're finishing building the other two. Everything here is brand new.
Mm-hmm. Well, my husband dropped off some tie wraps and stuff yesterday to keep you all in.
Some Tylax?
Tie wraps.
Dukalax?
Some what?
The tie wraps. You know, the electrical stuff to keep your radio station going? You didn't see it. I guess they didn't give it to you.
Oh, yeah. You're talking about those little cords or whatever they were?
Yeah.
I couldn't figure out what the hell that was. That was one of the dumbest things I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah.
But tell him we appreciate it very much.
He's going to be very pleased to hear that.
No, tell him we appreciate it. He's a great guy. Okay, have a good day now.
Bye now.
Bye-bye. It's 11:24 at WIOD.
If you're missing WIOD Sports Talk, you're missing the sports scene in South Florida. Sports Talk every night at 6 right here. Now, more with Neil Rogers on News Talk Radio 610, WIOD.
It's 11:27 at WIOD. Neil Rogers on a Thursday, and we understand through the grapevine that all the people, or at least most of the people at the Winds Zeta building over there in Carroll City may be monitoring the show as we speak. So, Nick, I think we got that queued up. Should we dedicate it to all of them?
Absolutely.
No, there are a lot of nice people over there, and I do want to say this. I should have said this yesterday, but Nancy, who is the receptionist and a good friend of ours, has not been avoiding telling people where we are. That was a ugly rumor.
Really?
Okay. Or maybe it was one of the nerds who was on the switchboard.
Oh, yeah, Nancy does
when that particular party called. But Nancy's a great person, and she knows her motorcycles like nobody else. But anyway, there are a few people over there in the building, and we'll just send it out for them, okay?
Well, I was driving down I-95 the other night.
Somebody nearly cut me right off the road. I decided it wasn't going to do any good to get mad, so I wrote a song about him instead. It goes like this. Were ye born an asshole, or did you work it your whole life? Either way, it worked out fine.
Okay, kill it. Kill it. It's a little muddy, you know what I'm saying? It's a little muffled, Nick. I got the record, but the record is scratchy. Know what?
You don't want to play the record?
You don't want to play this? Oh, we got a turntable in there. Maybe we don't have a 45 adapter. Is that possible?
Do you have a 45 adapter? Oh, it might
no, it's not going to skip. Or what do we got? Like an old turntable in there from Edison? I don't think so. No, it should be okay, but that's muddy. I mean, I don't want to, you know, tinkle on your efforts there or anything, but, you know, it's a little muffled.
We'll keep trying all the different
versions. This record is not one of those that you want to hear muffled or muddy or slow or off speed like the cart that we got.
Yeah.
Man, this is getting ponderous, isn't it? It's getting pretty stinking ponderous trying to get a good, clear copy of this. Now, if anybody out there, Mitch insists that he's got, our chief engineer, that he's got a copy of this somewhere, but he's just got too many projects going on. He'll never remember to bring it in. And we'll give it a try on record. Now, it's got some gouges and, oh, you don't have a spindle? You don't have an adapter?
Spindle.
Well, maybe we can call Mike Spindle and see if he'll come in here. Hold his thumb on it or something. Okay, he's going to go get it. We'll take a couple of calls while Nick is going to get a spindle. Okay, let's, this is incredible. Now I'm beginning to feel at home.
Yeah.
Aren't you?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, here's a Lee Fowler spy report on the Palm Beach line. Hello.
You got it, Neil. Bird, how you doing?
Good.
Well, this call sounds really clear and loud and crisp.
You're not muffled at all.
Well, thank you very much. Appreciate that. First of all, I want to tell you I'm an AM convert also.
Okay, that's number 16, man. We're climbing rapidly. We're getting almost as many votes as Dukakis.
Oh, boy, that's pretty sad.
Yeah, you can say that again.
Secondly, did I hear right there's a best of Kane on Sunday? What is that, dead air?
There's about 45 seconds.
Ew, no, it must be a lot more than just that. Unbelievable.
It's a short show, sir.
You know, secondly, I thought AM was on the way back, so I decided to listen to Lee Fowler yesterday.
Yeah?
Big mistake.
And what happened, sir?
I'll tell you. As soon as I turned it on, the first thing I heard was ba 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 ba. Just like that.
Wow.
The next thing I heard was
I have a feeling he's not joking either. That's the sad part.
I know.
The next thing I heard was him criticizing Sally, she gives me fits, and those words.
Come on.
And then he was talking about Ann Bishop's weight.
See, that's why he didn't call in until the show was almost over yesterday, because he was too busy writing down material.
Well, now, this guy's such a jerk. He's talking about these Channel 10 and Channel 7 people up here in West Palm. They don't know who the hell he's talking about.
That is correct. Nobody up there watches those stations. They watch 7 and 12. I mean, 5 and 12.
He is completely out of his mind, I'll tell you. And secondly, did you say that the people at INZ might be listening?
They are listening, yeah.
Excellent. There's a newscaster called Sharon Ray. What a douchebag. Anyone that pronounces Jose Canseco as Jose Canesta.
Sharon Ray, who is that?
Well, she's someone that would make the Bird's reading of the news sound like a Shakespeare play.
I think she came in from Atlanta. I think she's new.
She must have come in
on
from
a bus.
Boondocks or something.
Wow. How did she say it again? Say it one more time.
Jose Canesta.
Yeah, as opposed to Jose Canseco, yeah.
Not even the Bird could massacre it that bad.
If that's possible, yeah.
Well, nice work, Sharon, or whatever the hell your name is.
I'll tell you. Well, I'll call back another month.
Okay.
Great.
Take care. Goodbye.
Adios. See you later. Okay, we got our little spindle now. And if you don't have a little spindle, man, you're in serious trouble, okay? And we're going to give it a try. Now, there are going to be scratches. Don't panic. I don't want you to get all bent out of shape, but we're doing the best we can.
I was driving down I-95 the other night. Somebody nearly cut me right off the road. I decided it wasn't going to do any good to get mad, so I wrote a song about him instead. It goes like this. Were ye born an asshole, or did you work it your whole life? Either way, it worked out fine, 'cause you're an asshole tonight. Yes, you're an A-S-S-H-O-L-E, and don't you try to blame it on me. You deserve all the credit. You're an asshole tonight. You were an asshole night. Talking to your mother just the other night. I told her I thought you were an asshole. She said, yes, I think you're right. And all your friends are assholes, 'cause you've known them your whole life. And somebody told me you've got an asshole for a wife. Were you born an asshole, or did you work at it your whole life? Either way, it worked out fine, 'cause you're an asshole tonight.
Okay, now we don't want the news department to take that personally. We are a little bit over, but April Wortham standing by with the news update. With a WIOD news update. See, I get tongue-tied because it was so clear, even with the scratches.
Wasn't it great?
And we'll come back. It's 11:35 at WIOD.
Good morning.